The secret is out. The days of easy wholesale deals are long gone, and investors are all realizing creative real estate is the absolute best place to be as an investor, with far less competition and consistent income. But all these benefits come at a price. Getting started and making your first creative real estate is not easy. First, you could do training with a guru, which takes months, charges an arm and a leg, and after everything still leaves you with mostly only information, wondering how to actually set up your systems and do a creative real estate deal. Or you could try figuring everything out on your own and find the huge learning curve that stops most new creative investors from ever getting started, like making your own marketing systems, finding the right sellers, knowing every creative offer and deal structure, having all the documents, and somehow figuring out how to do all this and more between a 9-to-5 and other responsibilities. It can seem almost impossible for the average person to get started investing creatively in real estate. That was until Creative REI Reply, the only creative real estate business in a box where everything you need from the first text to closing your first deal is done for you in one single place from day one. Within hours after onboarding, you have sellers responding to done-for-you marketing where you simply put their info into the Creative Deal Calculator, where the perfect creative offer is made for you and sent to the seller to sign before you even get off the phone. No experience required, which means you'll be sending offers within weeks instead of in months or years, while saving countless dollars, avoiding the pitfalls of a guru, or figuring everything out on your own. Here, let me show you how your life as a creative investor will look. So first, if you're like most investors, you only have a couple hours a day to do real estate. Before, most of these precious hours were lost to admin work, pulling lists from other systems, skip tracing, uploading, and managing campaigns. With Creative REI Reply, this is now 100% done for you. So you're spending your time talking to sellers and closing deals instead of losing your time in the relentless hurricane of admin work. You simply tell Creative REI Reply where you want to do real estate, and they put a 50-mile area of fresh leads into your system every single day when you choose to do real estate. So you can start work each day with sellers waiting for you to make them an offer. Also, these leads are as fresh as you can possibly get, with same-day uploading of for sale by owners and failed listings, so you're only contacting sellers raising their hand to sell this second, which means you're not wasting your time with the wrong people and only have to find sellers that are a good fit for a creative offer. And if things don't work out now, time changes everything. So you'll have automated follow-up for months to stay top of mind and be the first person they call when they are ready to make a deal. Now, you can see the seller was contacted automatically with a customized text and is waiting for a call. Let me show you how that works and how easy it now is to make your first creative offer. To get started with the offer, you simply call the seller from inside the system with one click. Usually, calling sellers can be incredibly intimidating because you're wondering what to say, fumbling around, wasting time with small talk, and getting off the phone not knowing if you even got the right information to make a creative offer. Now with Creative REI Reply, it's as simple as taking an order by following the solopreneur script to sort out the suspects and find sellers who are a great fit for a creative deal. All you do is ask the seller a few questions to get the information needed for the deal calculator, such as their desired price, mortgage information, their maximum term length. Then click Calculate, and you instantly know the best creative deal strategy to use, or if it's even a potential deal at all. So you pick the best offer every time and only invest time with real prospects. Usually after getting these sellers' numbers, you'd have to get off the phone to spend a couple hours figuring out which type of offer to make and the specific numbers without any seller feedback, which requires knowing the rules and how to structure all 6 creative deal strategies. Then, after all that work, you hope you didn't waste your time getting ghosted by the seller or structured yourself a bad deal. With the Creative Deal Calculator, all those months of training, critical thinking, deal structuring, and offer generation is done for you instantly. So it's like you're making offers like a 20-year creative real estate veteran in a second without any experience. You simply click your recommended deal structure and the best custom creative offer is made instantly to review with a seller that fits their property and goals. So you're always sending the best offer possible, which means you'll be hearing yes from sellers far more often. But each seller is a bit different, so you can even tweak these values in real time with the seller and scroll down to make sure it's still a good deal for both you and the seller. This means you're making the best win-win offers possible to sellers live on the phone with no experience required and never risk making a bad deal from not knowing the right deal structure or numbers. Now, after adjusting a couple numbers and talking over the deal, you have the seller saying yes to move forward. Usually, you'd have to hang up while the seller is the most interested, spend a couple hours writing up the paperwork, and hope the seller doesn't get cold feet. Not anymore. You simply click Send Offer to Seller and you have a personalized offer instantly sent to the seller from your email with the exact terms you agreed to. So you're able to make multiple offers a day to the seller at the best time possible, which means no more paperwork and a lot more accepted offers. Let's see what this looks like for your seller. You can see here the seller gets a text and email with your personalized offer to sign right from their phone. So you can review the offer easily while still on the call, which means you can now go from first contact to a signed deal with a seller in one single phone call instead of losing deals over days of back and forth. Now that you have your signed offer, you can go in the training portal for the exact next steps to close that deal, how to do the paperwork, and far more, so you are never stuck wondering what your next step is, which means you're headed to closing with confidence instead of getting stuck and losing deals to analysis paralysis. So now you see how simple Creative REI Reply makes purchasing real estate creatively. But did you know there's also the little known secret of selling real estate creatively as well? Which makes far more profit than being a landlord and with far less work. Creative REI Reply automates this creative sales process to let you sell virtually from any state with tenant buyers or seller financing, so you're always able to be in the hottest markets no matter where you live. And listing your property creatively is as easy as linking your Zillow ad with your Creative REI Reply system in less than 5 minutes, and you're done. The system walks your potential creative buyers automatically through qualification, tour scheduling, and application, so you're not wasting any time on no-shows or unqualified buyers. And after you get the hang of things with your first deal, the system is built to grow with you as an investor. You easily hire and plug in affordable virtual assistants into the system and show them our training, so your assistants are trained for you from an expert within hours, which means you can start focusing on only closing deals and start making more money with less work. Now, Creative REI Reply is a done-for-you system, but that doesn't mean you're in this alone. If you ever get stuck on a deal, you meet for an hour every week with Bill Hawthorne, who has 20 years of creative deal-making experience, so you always have a safety net and a community of like-minded people to keep you motivated and accountable. So what are you waiting for? You've seen with your own eyes exactly how, with only one sign-in, you can go from creative rookie to having your own creative business in a box. Your leads will come in and be texted automatically when you want to work. You'll be able to make perfect, creative offers instantly to your sellers before even getting off the phone. You'll have step-by-step checklists and documents to confidently close any deal that you make. And if you do have any questions, you get weekly meetings with a creative pro and same-day ticket support. Creative REI Reply's Business in a Box gets rid of the months or years of expensive training and risk of trying to figure out everything on your own that stops most investors from ever even getting started. Avoid that expensive runway with a proven system to start making your first creative offers within days, not years. If you're looking to get started or scale in creative real estate, Creative REI Reply is the best place to be. Sign up today and become a creative investor by tomorrow.